Hey guys, it's Mary Rose from Psychic Soulmate. This video is a 3-card tarot reading for our week ahead or for whenever we're watching this. If you're watching this after the date that I've uploaded, it doesn't matter because the reading and the message is tended for you. You were drawn to this video for some mysterious reason and the message is intended for you. And if something does not resonate, come back later because something has to unfold in your life for the reading and the message to take effect. That's the way it works, okay? So the cards that I'm working with are the Haunted Tarot. Oh, they are so enchanting and so romantic, I should say. They're not scary. They're not scary at all. They're very romantic and very beautiful. And it just seems like I always pick them. I just pick this deck to work with during Halloween and pumpkin spice season and, you know, shadow season, whatever you want to call it. I just love this time of year and I love this deck. And I've already dealt the cards and asked the question. So for what we all need to know right here and now. And the cards I'm going to read you the cards right now. Okay. So the first card is the Eight of Cups. And you see my face go like the Eight of Cups because the Eight of Cups has shown up quite a few times for me during this year. Eight of Cups is walking away and leaving something behind. It is surrender. It is let go. Something you are holding on to, something you are holding on to a little too tightly. You need to let go. You defined yourself by something that you hold on to. You do not know how to act without holding on to this. And if you want to turn this video off right now and say, I don't want to listen to what she's got to say. Well, you need to let go. There's something that you're holding on to. It could be a codependency relationship. It could be a person that, you know, you're waiting for to come back into your life. There's maybe someone that you feel that you're in a relationship and a triangle relationship and waiting for that person to leave someone else to be with you. And they're not, you know, and I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm not saying that they're not coming back. I'm not saying that they are coming back, but you need to let go of the waiting and the fighting because the more you try, the more you're going to push that away from you, you know. And this card also relates to being free. It's also relating to not holding on to the past because the past, you're really holding on to the pain that you've had in the past and the trauma and the guilt, shame, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you've had, the anger, the resentment. You need to forgive and you need to let go. Now, I know how hard this is. I know that if you don't want to hear it, that sometimes you need to hear it, right? Like I said earlier. And yeah, my husband, Dave, he's got some really great techniques on letting go. And the one thing that he's helped me with it a lot too. He's a letting go coach. And the one thing that I do know is about letting go is that you have to feel your feels. Yeah, it's not to say that you got to sweep everything underneath the carpet and let it go. No, I'm talking about feel your feels and just feel and then just ask yourself those questions. I need to let go. Do I need to let go? I mean, he's got a way to do it, but anyways, message me if you want to know more about that. Give me a second. Here's my cat. Anyways, that's me letting go of watching these Rugrats because that's all I do is chase after them, watch them, look for them, making sure that they're okay. It's like old mother hen, I have to release and let go. So that's, you know, that's another way, you know, trusting. You got to trust. So like I was saying earlier, I lost my train of thought, but I think it was about sometimes like when we define ourselves about something that we hold on to when we feel that we need to hold on to it because it represents who we are, or if we let go, then there's nothing else to do. I mean, you need to forgive. There's some kind of resentment. There's an anger inside of you. And if you hold on to this so tightly, what's going to happen is that you're not going to grow. You are going to procrastinate. And when you procrastinate, you look back and you say, why did I do that? I know a lot of times I look at myself and go, why did I procrastinate? Why didn't I do something about it back then? Why didn't I start something? You know, and that's why I do now. I try to, as times when I'm feeling good, I try to get as much done because sometimes I got, doing the work that I do, I get, the healing work, psychic work. I tend to get a lot of migraines. I tend to get vertigo. You know, I have allergies. It's all connected to that. It's this time of season. So I try my best to get as much done as possible in a day. I don't force myself, but I try to get as much done. And, you know, I don't stay glued to my to-do list, but what I try to do is to get as much done, because if I get, at least I tell myself, wow, I got that done and this is great and I feel fulfilled on what I did. And then my future self says, thank you. And that's all, that goes for like working out. And that goes, I have to work out. I have to release steam. That's what I do to let go when I meditate. And also when I have to sweat every day, I have to release that energy, and releasing is the best way. So, and just getting things going. I know I'm talking about two things, releasing and then starting something and getting it going and moving and being proactive, because let's just face it, what else is there to do in life? I can name a lot of stuff. Yeah. Like just sit on the couch and watch Netflix, but no, that's not what we're here for. We're here to create and help one another and learn. Those are the things. And also to relax and to love. We're here to love. And, you are made out of pure love. So tapping into that energy of pure divine light and love, you can move mountains. You can, and you can get anything. You can accomplish anything your heart desires. You can, but you got to get out of your way. You need to get out of your way. You need to open up, and like I said, sweating is a really great way. Releasing, that's a great way. Do some kind of exercise every day. Go for good walks. It's really beautiful. Where I am right now, it is fall, it is autumn, and the leaves are so beautiful. And my toes better, so I can walk. Remember I told you in my previous videos, I'm waiting for when I can walk is when the leaves are going to turn, and that's my favorite time, because my birthday's at the end of the month, and it's my favorite time of season to just look at the leaves and everything. And I get excited about my birthday because it's just hey, it's like my New Year's. Remember, celebrate your birthday, do what you can, because you know what, hey, you don't know if you're going to have another one. I always say that. You know what, celebrate it, live it up. Yeah, maybe I can't go anywhere, but I'm going to create my own buffet, because I usually like to go to buffets and I like to go karaoke for my birthday. Well, I'm going to order takeout and cater, well, whatever. I'm going to get lots of food, and I'm going to just put our microphones on to the computer, and we're going to sing karaoke, Dave and I. And I'm just so excited. And eat cake. That's my thing. Yeah, okay, so I'm just rambling on and talking about this. So I'm just going to tell you right now, you need to release and let go. And it can be an emotional time, but you know what you got to do. The second card is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands basically clears everything what I said in a nutshell. Okay, so it's doing victory after the struggle. It's victorious. It is getting your wish, and it's also getting what you seek out for yourself, what you want. Now, when I say seek out for what you want, I mean you got to take the action, okay? And that goes for, like I was talking about, relationships. You need to just put yourself out there. You need to be a friend. If you want someone to be a certain way with you, well, then you got to be that person. And sometimes it'll take time before that person can be the person that you are hoping them to be. When I say that, I mean sometimes somebody's very closed and they just close up their heart chakra. Well, you need to be a little bit open and give that person space. It's just like I was talking about, the release and surrender. Surrendering is the best way. And, just giving that. And also, if you're looking for love, you need to just put yourself out there. You need to just go and just be loving and just love yourself. Love yourself enough to have the courage to talk to other people and to ask that person out, and just, not be afraid, but just make the conversation. Okay. And I know that we have to kind of we're still indoors right now, and we're kind of everything is just closed. Things are just closed off. We got phase 2 of COVID. Well, while I'm filming this. So it's kind of the same thing. We have to, or second wind, second whatever. I don't watch the news, but anyways, what you need to do is you can even just do things online stuff, do video chat, okay? You could do video chat, and you can do stuff like this with somebody. So it's very important that you do that. And not worry about the consequences or what's going to happen. And what's the worst that person's going to say is, no, I'm not interested. And that if that person's not interested, then person's not interested. You can't make someone love you just because you're attracted to them and you really want to be with them. So you have to know that sometimes, or maybe that person isn't ready and they have lots of stuff. Well, you don't want that. So, that person's got to deal with their own stuff, and you got to just, take a step back. Okay. So that's what that's telling you about that. So make sure that I'm looking at the cards, they're all really standing up, and they're all victorious, and they're saying, yay, we did it. So you can do it. That's what I'm trying to say. You can do this. And then they've got the Ace of Wands, which is inspiration. Don't be afraid to be creative. Don't be afraid to create something. Don't be afraid to, and don't roll your eyes and go, create, yeah, right. Stop it. Stop it. Because the more you say that, the more you do that, the more you're going to bring yourself more into a, you know, into a downward spiral. And a downward spiral will only just make you not create. And you got to just create your own little world, if that makes sense. You know, sometimes it's not that easy though, but whatever we're going through, and I understand that. And, you know, I can go on, you know, and like continue with the pity party, but you know what? I don't want to. We're all human and we all have our stuff and we all can be dramatic. Really, it's just, you know, we all are drama people. I always say that. It's true because we're human. And, you know, like maybe that's why, you know, I love doing these videos because I get to vent and I get to talk to you guys and you guys can relate to that because you guys talk to me and you tell me stuff. And so it's like we kind of like are just communicating and just saying, hey, we're all on this journey together. We're all on this path together. And if we all stick together, we can make it work. And that's why we need to create, and especially with the holidays coming up soon. And I know everybody doesn't want to hear that word. Every time I used to say that in my classes, oh, holidays are around the corner. Everybody was like, be like, no. Why not? I say, why not? Because it's cheerful. But anyways, I'm not going to say that, but it's just, for me, Halloween's coming up and I just love Halloween. I just love the colors and I just love, you know, I just love watching Practical Magic, starting Charmed all over again, watching all the 8 seasons and, you know, watching those kind of TV shows. Well, that's all probably I would watch. I'd like to get into Hocus Pocus and maybe Witches of Eastwick. I remember those shows. I like that stuff around this time of year. Yeah. I'm going to go get them because they're crying. I'm just going to get Phoebe because last time I brought Jasper. And here is Miss Phoebe. And you guys all know her. I gave her a bath today. Her and Jasper got a bath. Their dad just came home and she just wants to go and play and I'm torturing her by, look how cute she is. I know, she's getting really big. She wants to go. Okay, baby, go ahead. Oh. Okay, so I'm just going to recap this, okay? Don't let yourself get caught up with things that no longer serve you, okay? You got to look at what is real and true in your life and what is true in your heart, not what you think you should be doing, not feeling that I have to be here and I have to be with this person and I have to go through this and I have to, because the more you do that, the more you're setting yourself back. You know, your future self will thank you if you just let go, release, and be free. That's what it's all about. And when you do that, the universe will support you, okay? And I know that sounds really a hard thing to do, but trust me, it works. Surrender, release, be free, okay? And putting that hard work into it, because when you do that, magical things happen. They really do. I can't explain it, but it's just the way it is, okay? So I hope that reading was helpful and that you enjoyed it. And if you're interested in getting a longer reading with me, please visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. You can get an email reading with me, or you can get a reading, a phone reading, and we can talk and I can read you specifically for what your situation is and give you in-depth details on that. Okay, so until the next video, I want to thank you guys for watching. I wish you all peace, blessings, love, and light.